Guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Am I wrong for punishing my 16-year-old stepdaughter after we found out she was bullying a kid for being poor? No! Haven't even read the story yet, but no! I learned my stepdaughter was bullying a girl in school over being poor, getting free lunch at school, and not being able to afford necessities such as her own nice car and stuff. Girl, you didn't even buy the car yourself. You're bullying someone for not having a nice car. Wow. Our daughter was kind of spoiled. We provided her with everything she needed, along with an allowance and a part-time job at my company. We've been considered middle class, doing things others weren't as privileged to do, such as buying our daughter a car on her 16th birthday. I come from a family of immigrants and was considered in poverty growing up. After learning about the bullying, I was furious as we thought we didn't raise her to behave that way. She was in honors and top ranking of her class. I tried to talk to our daughter over why she would do that, and I was disturbed to learn it was because she viewed that girl as trailer trash, which irritated me. I just know my parents would have slapped me if I said that about someone. That's freaking crazy. That makes me mad too. The girl, from what I learned, is very smart and works hard. She bought her own beater car by herself and works 2 jobs. She considered the money our family had as our family's money, so I put her in her place and told her that it was not her money but her mum and I's money. Yeah, it's not even your money. Why are you bragging about the money that you don't have? Stupid. I decided from that point I was spoiling my daughter too much. We ended up taking away her latest iPhone and replacing it with my old iPhone 8 by switching phones with me, with the talk and text plan. We took away her family credit card, sold her car, along with her MacBook and other luxuries. I also told her she would have to find a job without nepotism and work a minimum wage job like everyone else her age, because I'm done giving her handouts if she's gonna act entitled. Yeah. Fast forward 2 months later, she's working at a fast food restaurant with us, driving her around. She doesn't talk to me unless she needs something like a ride, but is very upset with me. My wife feels like I'm taking this too far because it's affecting her social status and grades and school. However, I feel like she needs to be humbled because I can't have a daughter who would disrespect people just because of the amount of money they have. I also feel like her behaving this way will affect her younger sister and how she perceives the world. You did well. Let her know how hard the world actually is without money. You know, like, yes, let her know, because now she's making her own money and now she's gonna have to be buying her own things, so she's gonna know how hard money is to come by, right? She's gonna know that you gotta work for your money, and now she can finally feel what the other girl feels when she's working. That's wild. Bullying someone for not having money. The only people who bully someone for not having money is when the money ain't theirs, because they didn't work for it, so they don't know how hard it is. Seriously. The audacity this girl had. I think it was right of the dad to do this, because she better learn. She better learn what she did was wrong. Like, seriously, it's so important for kids to learn respect. That is like the most important thing you should teach a kid, is respect others. Am I wrong for not fighting the school to allow my daughter to do cheerleading since the athletic trainer denied her? The school's athletic trainer, Beth, is a very strict woman. She started 2 years ago, and at that time, I thought she was being a bitch and on a power trip. She was not. All she was asking for was respect. This became really apparent when the school had a meeting about her and went through every single incident with her. They used the camera footage for a lot of incidents. Parents know that office is recorded, and it showed the kids were awful and she was professional. The kids were awful and really ended up having a tantrum when she told them no. Many times the kids called her names, and it really makes me re-evaluate my opinion on her. One example for reference, one kid needed to do a balance test and take off their shoes. She had a fit and refused to do so. The athletic trainer told her that was fine, but without it, they can't play. She took off her shoes and called her some lovely names. Now my daughter is a sophomore and she needs to do a concussion test in the winter. If she doesn't, then she can't cheer. She knew about the whole thing and they had a practice for the thing. She gave everyone a time to be in her office. My daughter got a time and didn't go in at that time. She went in at the end of the practice when she was packing up. Beth told her no, and I'm embarrassed to say, but my daughter had a huge fit about it. Beth stood her ground on it and went home. Now she's on vacation and my daughter cannot cheer until the concussion test is done. That will probably be done in December, so she's missing a ton of cheer events due to Thanksgiving first. My daughter was pissed and wants me to fight the school. I told her no, since I saw how she acted. I asked for the footage. That is what she gets for being inconsiderate to Beth. My wife wants to fight it, and both of them think I am huge jokes. The wife, this is how your kid becomes crazy. Seriously? They think they can just fight everything in the world because they don't get their way. No, that's not how it works. Imagine being rude to your trainer or coach because you don't want to do something, but you have to do it to pass something. Man, I swear, kids these days, why are they so mean? Why don't they listen to teachers anymore? Seriously, what is going on? This just makes me feel so bad for the trainer because she's doing her job, right? And all the kids are just calling her names. Imagine doing your job right and just telling everyone to do this and the kids are going to call you names. Terrible. So yeah, the dad was right for not fighting it for her because seriously, she was the one that was wrong. Am I wrong for eating at the children I babysit for's house? I babysit for some extra cash on the side. This just happened and it's eating me up, so here we go. So the family ordered pizza for dinner. Mom left cash on the table for me to pay. It was me and the two boys, 7 and 10, large cheese pizza and breadsticks. I have always been under the impression that the babysitter is allowed to have a reasonable amount of dinner if they're expected to serve dinner. I've babysat a few times in the past and have never encountered this. When the parents came home to relieve me, they asked how tonight went. I said fine and said that the pizza place was really good, as I had never ordered from there before. Mum looked at me puzzled and asked why I ate the kids' dinner. I said I just had 2 pieces of pizza and a breadstick. I feel as if this was not an inappropriate amount to eat. However, the parents disagreed. Dad said that they didn't expect to feed me dinner as well, and told me not to eat the family's food. Overall, I'm very uncomfortable and confused by this experience. Both boys were fed and did not complain about being hungry for the rest of the night. I personally have always assumed, perhaps wrongly, that I'm expected to serve dinner as a sitter, then I am welcome to have a serving. Is this something anyone else has experienced? The parents are cheap. If someone's looking after your kid, right, you feed them as well. You're just gonna let them starve? What? That's crazy. Like, if I hired a babysitter, I would want them to eat the food too, because I want them to be full and have energy to look after my kids. Right? I don't want them to starve, because when you're hungry, your mood is bad. Seriously. I mean, I've never babysat either, so I don't know. But I feel like if you're making food, you should make yourself a serving as well, no? Because what do the parents expect you to do then? Like, you cook the food and then what, you just starve? Or they expect you to bring your own food? But you're a babysitter. The fact that they were like, I don't want you to eat my family's food. Man, don't babysit for them ever again. Like, seriously, only be a babysitter for a family who actually cares about your health as well. If they're paying you minimum wage and not letting you eat, yeah, that's stupid. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!